Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast, Kaag Productions, where we break down creative projects, dive into the world of media, and maybe, just maybe, pretend we have our lives together. I'm not going to pretend I'm not recording this at 1 a.m. right now, but yeah, let's get on with it. I'm your host, Audrey, tuning in from Surabaya, Indonesia, and today's episode is extra special because we're going to talk about my very own 2-minute film opener, Acquiesce. If you're thinking, wait, what's Acquiesce? First of all, rude, but honestly, if you're watching this, you're probably an examiner or Miss Data. Anyways, Acquiesce is my media AS level coursework, a film opening I created alongside Ashley, Giselle, and Kimora through the countless shoots we had with the Gojek smoothies from Greenlee. Today, I'll be diving into the third creative critical reflection, answering the third question, how did your production skills develop throughout this project? So, grab a snack, get comfy, and let's jump in. So, alright, let's break it down. What did I actually learn from my media coursework? Because trust me, I walk in thinking, oh, I just need to make a cool looking film opener, and walk out realizing there are so many layers to filmmaking and so much work to do for the media coursework. Starting with the basics, what did we first learn in media class? In media class, the first thing Ms. Dara taught us was the technical side of media, camera, codes, and composition. Through both media class and the research from my blog, I learned about camera work, technical codes, which are necessary to create a professional looking film. Before this, I had never thought about shot types, camera angles, movement, or how different compositions affect the audience's emotions. I genuinely just assumed that filmmakers shot from a cool angle and called it a day. Now I can actually break down a scene and understand why certain shots feel more intense or dramatic. Take Joker for example. The use of low-angle shots makes the character appear intimidating and superior. Learning these techniques helped me see how composition shapes the storytelling in film. Meanwhile, another key lesson for me from my research was the genre conventions of horror and coming-of-age films. This helped me understand the unique mise-en-scene elements, color palettes, pacing, and themes that define these genres. Since I was a creative director for Acquiesce, this knowledge was crucial to my role. I needed to ensure that the set design, visual tone, and overall atmosphere aligned with the film's intended mood. Interestingly, one of the skills I had learned had nothing to do with filmmaking. It was creating a blog. Before media class, I had never even heard of Google Sites or how to build a blog. I thought making a website required coding knowledge, like Python or HTML, but thankfully, Google Sites made the process much more accessible. Before this, my only exposure to blogs was through recipe and cooking blogs, since I love to bake and cook. But through this coursework, I realized that I could create and develop my own blog. It was only after taking media that I started to navigate Google Sites, learning how to format a blog, upload pictures and videos, and reference other blogs for inspiration. Now, let's move on to the next segment, the art of set and costume design. Something I never really thought about this class, set and costume design. I learned how to create a space that feels lived in and authentic, how props contribute to storytelling, and even where to source them on a budget. A small detail like the right lighting or a specific piece of clothing can add so much depth to a character or scene. Before this class, I had no idea how to source and create props, like the creepy boxes I found in a Bali antique store, a place I probably wouldn't even have visited if not for this film opening. Through these experiences, I also learned how to budget for props properly. Since I was a creative director, I had to think outside the box and make use of props already available to us, such as Giselle's antiques from her house, the dolls that her grandma has, and the boxes that she has. Additionally, since I was the one creating the painting for the film and the props, I had to learn how to oil paint for the first time. Although I consider myself quite experienced in art, this project pushed me to explore new techniques and dive deeper into artistic expression. I experimented with oil painting and different styles, including the red painting and the woman painting, both of which played a significant role in our film's visual storytelling. Through this coursework, I also learned about how teamwork is everything. With this film opening, there were lots of conflicts and arguments, but if it's working with actors, setting up equipment, or frantically Googling how to fix audio distortion at 3 a.m., I learned that collaboration and patience makes a project successful, which in the end, we all got closer as friends. And of course, I learned how to properly write a script and create a storyboard, alongside Kimura, who is our director. Before this, I thought that you just needed a good idea, but no. Planning is everything. Learning how to structure a film visually before shooting saves so much time and made sure everything flowed smoothly. So, final thoughts from theory to execution. Overall, media class wasn't just about making a film. It was about understanding how every element, from lighting to costume design to shot composition, works together to create meaning. And now, whenever I want to watch a movie, I can't not notice these things. It's like unlocking a whole new level of appreciation for a filmmaker. So yeah, did I start this project slightly clueless? Definitely. But did I come out of it with a whole new set of skills and a deeper love for filmmaking? 100%. And that's a wrap on today's episode of Kaag Productions. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Acquiesce, let me know through the comments below. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep creating, keep dreaming, and never underestimate the power of a good film opening.